All right, discipline, let's go. Discipline is a muscle. It is trained, and the stronger it is, the more it can carry. The weaker it is, the less it's trained, the less it can carry. Discipline is limited. Like a muscle, it gets tired. If your discipline muscle is weak, you can't take much. Here's an example of where researchers discovered this dynamic of discipline. They had two groups of people and two tasks each group had to do. The first group had to exhibit discipline in both tasks. They were both difficult tasks. Now, in the second task, the first group performed pretty bad because its discipline muscle was already exhausted, it was used up, and the group of people were tired in the second task. However, in the second group, they only had to exhibit discipline in the second task, and they performed better because their discipline muscle was not exhausted yet from the first task, because the first task was an easy task, not requiring any discipline. So, what do we take away from this? Discipline needs to be trained. If you say, I'm going to hit the gym 4 a.m. every single day now, man, it's not going to happen because you're starting from 0 to 100. You're going to get exhausted after 2 days and give up. However, if you start with small incremental steps to increasing your discipline, you can get there one day. For example, easy, you always have a dessert after dinner. All right, well, maybe instead of eating the cake, you could have an apple, which is a substitute. It's not as tasty maybe as the cake, but it is still sweet, it's healthier now, and it'll require a little bit of discipline. And after a time, you'll get stronger. Your discipline will get more resilient. You'll be able to, instead of just having an apple, you'll be able to have some vegetables during dinner also then, because you're more disciplined. And let's say you start with doing some push-ups every morning, instead of hitting the gym for a full body workout. Start with some push-ups in the morning, every day, just a little bit, so it doesn't exhaust you, or every second day, or every third day, whatever you can handle. As time goes along, you'll be able to do more and more and more, and it won't exhaust you anymore, because your discipline muscle is stronger, bigger, and more trained. Very important. Motivation. Motivation is finite. We don't have an infinite amount of it. Now, people have this insufficient conception of motivation, a misconception. They think when you're motivated, you end up working hard. So, cause and effect. You're motivated, so you work hard. Okay, but there's something way better. This is super, super valuable to know. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned in life. It's that hard work produces motivation, which makes you work hard more. It's momentum. If you work hard more, and you work hard more, and you work hard more, and you're more motivated, and you work hard more. For example, have you ever realized that when you clean your room, it feels kind of good, and then you actually want to go and clean something else, like the bathroom or the kitchen? Or let's say you hit the gym, you come back home, and then it's really easy for you to just sit down and just study then, instead of waking up, doing something random, something useless, and then trying to study. It's a lot harder. So if you can start your day with something productive and which requires hard work, you're more likely to work hard afterwards as a compound effect, as a chain reaction. It's a domino effect. So if you can start your day with like cleaning the kitchen, you're more likely to then go and hit the gym or study really productively for a while. So action leads to momentum that compounds instantly throughout the day, and as time goes along, you'll be more motivated and be more productive in general. If you clean your room, you're more likely to then do more productive stuff. It's really powerful, really, really powerful. But just as it goes upwards into a positive direction, it also goes downwards. Have you ever realized that if you have a study session and you start the study session on your phone on Instagram and stuff, it's a lot harder for you to focus and not procrastinate afterwards. Yet if you just sit down, study, focus for a long period of time, you have this momentum and it keeps going. But if you go on your phone and procrastinate, you are more likely to procrastinate more frequently in the study session and for a longer period of time after that. So that's a really, really cool life hack to know, that motivation and hard work can be reproduced with momentum. The more you do it, the more you get it, and the more you can feel it afterwards. But it also goes for procrastinating. The more you procrastinate, the more you procrastinate. So this is super important to know. So try and set up your day with something productive as soon as possible, like meditating, sports, studying, something useful and effective, instead of going on your phone. Like if you start your day on your phone, that's damaging, that really is. Thankfully, every day is a new day, so you can start from scratch again, but try and start your day with something productive. Super important. As a leader, you can be more efficient and have more time on your hands because you're not procrastinating on stupid stuff. Super powerful knowledge, really great wisdom. Yes, let's go.